Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to review a couple books that have actually been out a while, that I've been wanting for a while, and I finally got them sometime last year and read them, and I kind of wanted to share my thoughts. It's actually about they're autobiographies by a YouTuber named Shane Dawson, which I'm sure a lot of you know. A lot of you probably already have opinions on him during his whole career. I will say this, I did not follow him early on in his career. I did not really know of him kind of when all the controversy was going on. I don't know exactly when I kind of started watching his videos and his husband Ryland's vlogs. So that being said, the two books I read were his autobiographies called I Hate My Selfie, which came out in 2015, and then It Gets Worse, which came out in 2016. Now, my thoughts are pretty much the same on both of these books, and I would love to know if you had the same thoughts if you read them. Okay, so I definitely felt like his personality came out in the books, the way he was writing. I feel like some stories maybe didn't need to be told, or some of his language, I think now, if he went back, I think he would take out some of the jokes he was trying to make. I do feel that he, at times, was just trying to make a joke on every page, and that kind of was just like, okay, we get it. Like, I understand that's his humor a little bit. So it was really hard. I think both of these, I either gave him a 3 or a 3.5 for both of them, because I feel like when when a famous person writes about their life, they're really giving us a glimpse into things. So I take that into consideration. Like, they didn't have to share their story with us. They are, and I like that he seemed true to himself in the books with, like I said, his personality and that. I just feel if he was looking back now, he probably would change out some of the jokes that were in there and maybe not put as many jokes. I would like to see what he would do if he didn't make jokes in his book. Like if he did a third, not sure what he would call it, a third that really centered more on the serious side of his life. You know, maybe talking about especially his last, like, what, 4 or 5 years that he's had. I would love to see an autobiography written by him that takes away some of the joking, like minimizes that, and really talks about his life. But these weren't too bad to read. I will probably keep them because, again, they're not something that, like, I don't know if anybody else wants to read them, but I'll probably keep them for a while, and then eventually I'll maybe put them to a free library or something. The only downside, I gotta remember which one, is this one. I don't know if you can see, it says it was a signed copy. Wait till you see the signature. The signature, which I'm hoping will show up, my kid will let me know, is just that. Like, it's just that. And I'm going, okay, if someone paid extra for this book, which I don't know if it says, the retail on the back is $16 in the US. This one is $17 for the US when they first came out. I got them on thriftbooks.com, so I paid way less than that. But to me, saying it's a signed copy and just kind of having that kind of a cheesy signature to me was kind of disheartening. I don't even know if that's his real signature. But I feel like if an author signs something, I wish it was a little more clear on their name and not just like the SD, which I know he does as a logo on merchandise and that. But I feel if you're going to do an author signature, maybe he could have wrote the Shane out a little more or something. And I know Dawson is not his, like, full-on legal name, like not his birth last name. He chose that for getting into the entertainment business, which is totally cool. So I totally get that. But I definitely would give these a chance if you're just kind of looking for some kind of nostalgia, looking for something that, like, you know, because I don't think too many YouTubers really write autobiographies. I've read one other one last year that was kind of an autobiography about someone I never heard of. But I don't think there's too many YouTubers that have done autobiographies. So let me know down below if you've read an autobiography by a YouTuber that I may or may not have heard of, and maybe I'll check them out in the future. But again, both these I believe I gave a 3.5 to. I think they could have been better if in some ways the jokes were just down a little bit. And I think if looking back now, I think some of the jokes would have been pulled out, or some of the scenarios might have been pulled out. But that's all I really have to say about that. I just wanted to kind of come on here as like a little nostalgia kind of collection. And again, comment your thoughts down below and give this video a thumbs up if you like reading autobiographies in general. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified of future videos. I really would love to grow this channel going forward, and I would love for you to join me on my journey for that. Have a great day, everyone.